Welcome to yet another edition of Women's Voices for Wednesdays. Now, we all know that they say in policies in the Constitution that water is a basic human right. But here in Gobabis, we find that it's very far removed from those policies and Constitution. We are diving in to speak to Manueline Wandara. She's one of the residents here in Gobabis, and she's telling us how exactly the water shortages and the rationing of water is affecting her daily life. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell me, as a woman, how is this water situation affecting your life?
We are facing a lot of problems in fetching water. People are getting water from far. Like this water point is it's far from where people are living. Some people they live there very far away, so they struggle to get water where there is water point.
Yeah.
There's several water points in some places, some areas there, but they are very far from to reach people. We struggle with toilets. We don't have toilets, those facilities, and there's also a struggle of electricity here in Gobabis. So we actually don't know what the mayor are doing or the governor, what they are up to till today. So we have problems, and there's according to the current people here in this location as Canansi, we struggle to go. They struggle with everything. I mean, water it's a main cause, and toilets also. To go at far places to the bushes to when nature is calling, so it's very difficult to them. Before we had tap here, this tap was at the other point. It was there. Then they moved it here because we were the one responsible for it. We were looking after it. We were cleaning the tap. we were all doing those things. So that's why they bring it to our house. And also, especially to us women, we also struggle when we are on menstruation. We struggle with water. If water is not that much to clean yourself out of there, so it's also probably not like natural to us to handle that situation. It's very rare.
Can you tell me how much is it to buy a token, and how much water do you get for one token? And the challenges. I see a number of the residents here are pensioners and old people. How do they access and how do they carry? Because many of them can't carry a 25 liter. How do they carry that? And as a woman, you've talked about menstruation. How do you work around that if you don't have access to water? If you can't buy water that day, you don't have a $2. How do you go about that?
We have those, as you can see, they are having those tokens to fetch water. That token, we normally go refill it at the municipality points. So to those who doesn't have, they pay $2 per container, which is actually not supposed to be like. Yeah, 25 liter is $2. And also some of them they can't manage to buy the tokens. Also, the tokens now they are very expensive. It's $500.
So is there a limit? Can you only buy 500 tokens, or can you buy less?
I don't know. That's the new price that they now given us. Actually, before that it was $300, but now they change it. It's now 500. With some of us, we cannot manage to buy it. Then, if we don't have money for the token, some of them they just buy. To those who have the tokens, they buy water at $2 per container.
Okay.
25 liters. Actually, it's very too difficult for us as women, and that excess of not having water, especially when we are on menstruations, we suffer. Really, we need water at our houses, not like at the water point where we get water at the main point. We need water at our own houses. We need toilets as well. A lot of people here, they are unemployed. So that's the difficulty also. And
So the old people, how do they carry the water?
They carry water in, some of them, they send their granddaughters and children. Some of them that can manage, they carry them on 5 liters.
Okay.
And everything costs money. A 5 liter is even 50 cents.
So I've seen people have dug holes which they use as toilets. Is that so? How are people that can't go to the bush? How are they using a toilet?
To go to the bushes, it's very dangerous and it's far as well. and it's not even clean out there. Because some people, they've been raped there also to be raped and what so on. So we normally manage to dig holes that we make like a pit pod, like a toilet. So it's how we manage our life here down.
And how do you keep it safe from children to fall into it?
We cover it on top. Yeah, must keep it safe and just the back of the house there.
Now the municipality, what are they saying about this, the lack of toilets?
Municipality, we really don't know about them because they say they are up to upgrading this whole system of Kanansi. It's being resettled as well also. So as we are going to be removed and changed properly, maybe there might be coming changes. I don't know about that one. Because we're supposed to be, how many years back then, I don't know. We should have get those facilities, those toilets and electricity like other places. There were people that they were living in Ongulubashe that side, but there behind municipality, that area. Those people, they've been moved to another places, which is toilets in Swana block, and they've been given electricity and toilets. And what about us here? We also need those facilities.
So what are you using for electricity?
Electricity. We are having fridges that are just standing in the houses. We need electricity for cell phones, for everything. You know, electricity is an excess of everything.
So how do you cook your food? And where do you get the firewood and what you need to make fire?
It's a difficult situation how we are doing our cooking. We use, some of them, they use plastics, those containers for the containers of, how should I say, for an empty bottles for cool drinks. They use it to make fire, as long as you can make something to eat in that certain day. And sometimes some of them, they go hungry
because there's no
because they doesn't have access to make food.
So this evening we delved into the challenges of people living in Kanansi, in Gobabis, an informal settlement where people share their stories about the lack of access to water, sanitation, and even the challenges of how their lives are at risk if they go out to look for water. Women Voices for Wednesdays podcast delves into the lives of women and how issues affect them directly, putting them in front of the mic. Thank you for joining us.